Old Man Mac is at it again, but the show must go on. Greetings, geeks and geek gorillas. It is me. I am back for another episode of In the Dark. As my intro said, those that might not know, I have an old Mac, and that I refer to as Old Man Mac. And his fan is going off and he won't stop. But the show must go on, so I'm just gonna push through in hopes he stops sometime. I apologize for it. But anyway, I can't stop him because he's processing my Cloak and Dagger review. Anyway, this episode was really good. Spoilers, if you guys haven't seen it, go watch it, then come back, tell me, think, comments down below. So, Murphy's trying to get to find out Tyson's girlfriend. And the only way to do that is to go to the school. But she's a grown adult, so why would a grown adult be going to a school? High school. It puts off red flags, so security takes her off. Escorts her away. So Felix is in charge of the center that she works at, so she takes advantage of this, especially when he says that there needs to be PR moves. So she's like, okay, we'll give a speech. We'll talk about being blind and get the kids involved. Maybe get a few volunteers, raise our social media presence. And he buys it and he's like, okay. But he wants Murphy and him to go, so she's like, when he gives his speech, she's just going to step away and try to find Tyson's girlfriend. Well, the presentation happens, and his eyes start watering. He says it's a glandular thing. So he borrows Murphy's sunglasses. Murphy steps away to go find the cool kids to ask about Tyson's girlfriend. So Felix gets on stage wearing the sunglasses and everyone assumes that he's blind. Well, we find out that he was bullied in school, no surprise. So they start showing him sympathy and he rolls with it. Then Murphy ends up meeting with the cool kids and finding out about Tyson's girlfriend and how she has been in school since he skipped town, as they said. And so Tyson's girlfriend is not there, but the principal comes in, breaks them up, and him and Murphy start talking. And of course, because Murphy is an attractive woman, he asks her if she has a boyfriend. She's going through some mental issues, so she says no at the time, where she's fearful of the relationship and stuff. So she says no. And they start to do it, but they do it in the projection room, and they knock over curtains so the whole school can see them. I think he's the principal. I think he might just be a teacher. My bad. Anyway, the kids think that it's cool, but then Felix points it out and everyone's like, I thought you were blind. And so he gets ridiculed off stage. Murphy leaves in a huff. But then Murphy and Felix start bonding. And then as they're starting to bond, Murphy gets a call from, I think his name's Dave, the detective. And his teenage daughter just had her first time of the month. So he doesn't know what to do. He's by himself. He buys her all the things, and because she was blind, she can't read it for herself. So he's like, I'll read it out to you. And she's like, no, just call Murphy. He's like, are you sure you don't want to call Grandma? You seriously think Grandma still has her period? Call Murphy. And so he does, and Murphy comes over, cheers up the daughter. They have this nice, sweet moment that is in all the trailers. And Dale, that's his name, Dale, sorry, my bad. But Dale, kind of as Murphy leaves, we see that Dale has a crush on Murphy, which I'm all for. I'm all for that ship. I thought personally they were going to go with the whole tsundere type thing with Felix, but they're doing, looks like they might be doing it with him, which is cool. And also makes me glad that they did a recast, because for those that don't know, originally the detective role was supposed to go with someone else. I think it was back when he wasn't a father. And so they went for someone who looked more like, well, Murphy's actual boyfriend. And speaking of, they had a subplot where he said something that scared her, so she pushed him off and accidentally broke his thing. Which was real funny and led to some awkwardly sweet moments between the two of them, especially when they reconciled. But I'd go on further, but I don't want to torment you by listening to Old Man Mac in the background. I'm so sorry for that. I had to push through. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully next time you see me, he won't be acting up. It'll be for Doom Patrol, which I cannot wait for that. So, thank you guys for watching. Till next time, and beyond. Why won't you stop? Old Man Mac. Oh well.